Hey guys, how are we doing? So we're back with another video from Swag Kage. I found another versus video that I haven't checked out. Thought it was weird. Thought I'd done them all, but it looks like I haven't. And if I've missed a couple more, let me know. Because there's quite a lot of videos. This is an interesting one, because when I look at Nagato versus Tobirama, I instantly think, well, Nagato's got this in the bag. Rinnegan, all the different abilities. And yeah, so, but then I might be surprised by this. There could be info that I'm forgetting, missing. I just don't see how Tobirama could win this. That's my personal opinion. So let's get into this. This is Nagato versus Tobirama.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Swag Kage here.
Hi.
Welcome to today's video. With me, I don't have Clyde or Seth. I have somebody else who I've never recorded a video with. This is my buddy Scotty. He doesn't upload a whole bunch of shit on his channel. I actually think he has like one video, and it's a little Naruto meme. His Twitter is @ScottyUwu, so go follow him. You know, if you like dank memes, I guess XD. But yeah, he knows what he's talking about. You know, when it comes to Naruto versus battles, debates, all that. So no need to worry. The video is still going to be up to snuff. Yeah, we're talking about Tobirama versus Nagato. I don't really know how to segue into any of this. So what do you think? Who do you think would win?
Well, if it's against Nagato and Tobirama, we're talking about, well, the literal second Hokage who invented a bunch of jutsu.
Yeah.
The most proficient water style user against, well, the most experienced Rinnegan user.
Yeah, who also has all 5 nature transformations.
Yeah.
Well, it's never stated in the manga, but apparently, like, it's implied somewhere. I've heard people mention this before, that Nagato created the tags that Team Guy ran into, that, like, created the doppelgangers of them. And, like, if that's the case, he kind of stomps fucking anybody. But,
I've seen him use them.
Yeah, I won't bring those up in this debate.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much the only thing we see Nagato using is like wind-style Gale Palm, and then all his Rinnegan abilities. That's really about it. So
that's really disappointing though, because I would have liked to see Nagato.
It would be cool to see him just go all out.
Really capable of it, and it would have made him like easily top 3 tier characters.
Absolutely. But the thing is, like we mentioned earlier, he's easily the most experienced Rinnegan user. And, like, this is shown pretty well to the audience because, like, Madara and Obito... Well, Obito doesn't use, like, any Rinnegan abilities, though it's stated that he can. Madara uses a couple, but he doesn't use, like, the Asura Path or even the Animal Path or any of that, whereas Nagato takes full advantage of his eyes, you know. He just fondled Naruto and B at the same time, because, you know, he had Naruto, he was about to rip his soul out, then B came in to save Naruto, and Nagato used the Asura Path to sprout out extra arms. Yeah, he just choke-held B right in the air, and about the exact same shit to him. It was pretty terrible. Like, he got movement in his legs back by, like, absorbing version 2 cloak chakra. It was so ridiculous. If not for the fact that Itachi used Koto Matsukami on himself, like, Naruto and B would have got fucking eradicated.
They would have been screwed.
Lost immediately at that
stage. That was the first opponent. That was the first set of opponents that they went up against too. And like they spent so long convincing Tsunade and the Raikage to go out there.
Yeah, it's like let's go.
Immediately they fight Nagato.
And just get beaten, like basically.
Themselves up. Naruto like speed blitzes the Raikage. He's like, "Yeah, guys, I've got this. Don't worry about it."
Oh, then he ain't got it.
Immediately just get fucked by Nagato. Like,
yeah.
It's good to mention though that like Jin Shiriki are stronger than the tailed beasts. Like once the tailed beast is inside them.
Yeah.
And that's literally the 8 tails.
Right.
Yeah.
Nagato is easily stronger than the literal 8.
Well, B didn't go full 8 tails mode, so you know you could make a debate about that. And Naruto wasn't using his QB avatar, but I think that QB mode, like KCM2 full Kurama avatar Naruto, is way stronger than the base half of the 9 tails he has inside of him. And I feel like version 2B would put up a decent fight against the 8 tails. I don't know if he's stronger than him, but that's not relevant because the gap between his power and B's power was fucking enormous, alright? Like, he just stopped him dead in his tracks. So, you know, Nagato has... I mean, he just pulled off a whole bunch of ludicrous nonsense shit in the fight against Itachi, Naruto, and B. Whereas with Tobirama, well, we actually don't have a whole lot of feats for either of these characters.
Yeah,
but
they haven't both done a lot of
it's not really really
that we've seen.
clarified what he's capable of using. He did make a whole lot of different jutsu, but I know he's invented more than the jutsu that the audience has seen him use.
Right.
And or like the jutsu that it's stated that he created. But the ones we know he has, like the big three that he created were Shadow Clones, Flying Thunder God, and Edo Tensei. And now Edo Tensei is not really much of a factor in this battle because
he sucked at it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that he sucked at it.
It was better.
It wasn't that he sucked at it. It was just that it wasn't refined. Orochimaru took the base, built upon that, and then Kabuto built upon it even more.
Saw that and was like, you know what? This needs to be even better. Like,
yeah, and he made the most broken jutsu ever. So, Edo Tensei is not really a factor, but Tobirama has all of his water release jutsu, and and I guess his elemental stuff isn't really going to matter against Nagato because
he can just absorb it like immediately.
Well, it's not just that he can absorb it, but he can also counter it with any of his Earth-style jutsu. Because it is stated that Nagato not only learned how to use each of the nature transformations, mastered all 5 of them. Yeah,
like at age 10, so he's had years of mastery.
A lot of time.
Exactly.
That's a lot of experience.
The thing is, he crippled himself, and so he didn't use many of these jutsu at all. He just used all of the Rinnegan powers through the 6 paths of pain, and because he didn't have a mobile body, so he might not be as good at using those nature transformation jutsu. But still, it's worth pointing out that he has those. But anyway, so basically the thing that it's going to come down. But by the way, I don't think we clarified this earlier, but it's alive Nagato versus alive Tobirama.
Right, okay, so what?
Yeah,
Nagato's got this.
Just alive.
Edo would be very strange. I think Nagato ends up sealing Tobirama in an Edo Tensei, though.
Yeah.
I mean, not an Edo Tensei, a Chibaku Tensei. I'm retarded. No,
not the
so
resurrection of the thing that's already been used on him.
Chibaku Tensei, Chaotic Shinra Tensei, the Asura Path, Bansho Tensei. Like, he has to deal with all of these really high-level jutsu, and granted, he does have a whole bunch. Like, Flying Thunder God Slash was able to take out Izuna, who was supposedly around Madara level.
Right.
And this is a much weaker Madara, right?
Yeah,
like this is like
Madara during Warring States.
Yeah, that's like at best half the strength of War Arc Madara. So I guess the strength there isn't really relevant. It's the fact
a decent
that
technique.
Tobirama could FTG to Nagato and then just cut right through him with a sword. But, like, I feel like he would be able to Shinra Tensei that because he was going toe-to-toe with KCM Naruto, who was stated to have equaled Minato in speed and outsped the 4th Raikage, like the fastest shinobi alive next to Minato.
Fast!
So, like, the thing is, Tobirama's fast because he can teleport, but outside of teleportation, he doesn't have very high combat speed. Like, I'm not going to say he's not fast. He can't move his arms more quickly than a regular, like, Jonin level fighter or a Chunin level fighter or whatever. But he's not like Minato, like Raikage, KCM. Yeah, exactly. He's not that fast. So Nagato would be able to, Shinra Tensei him away, or even worse, like, if he tries to catch him from the side, he just grabs him with the Asura Path. I also don't think Tobirama has any knowledge of the Rinnegan because he wasn't alive anywhere near long enough to see any of that shit. So it's like
you learned about it when you got.
You wouldn't know about it,
and saw people using its ability.
So exactly.
Got that advantage against him as well.
I guess if they went in with knowledge, it'd be different, and he would probably try and figure out what he could
figure out a way.
Yeah,
like,
but
if he's invented so many jutsu, he's got to be smart enough to counter the Rinnegan.
Right.
Yeah, if he knew what it was.
If he goes in with no knowledge, Nagato probably fondles him.
Definitely. Not probably.
He could do effectively. I can see him like teleporting and like
just keep teleporting.
And then he like teleports behind him or some shit. Could universal pull him, grab him, and then just extract this soul. Like
exactly. He could use
the soul is man.
Like the paper bombs that spawn more paper bombs, mutually multiplying exploding tags. But like I don't.
Shinra Tensei.
Yeah, Shinra Tensei. That's all that is. The best strategy that he has, I think, is the ability to use a bunch of shadow clones and then have them FTG spam. But, I mean, I don't know how effective that would be because he needs to be able to take Nagato out in CQC. I don't think he has any large-scale enough ranged jutsu that would be able to bypass Shinra Tensei, and even if they could, Nagato could just absorb them. So, like, this is really tough. Like, he has to get close, and, you know, it's, like, the only reason to lost was because he was sealed at a range by the Totsuka blade.
Which
That's
is,
it.
like, the most OP attack.
It's very
that,
powerful.
Like, you can hit someone with.
Exactly.
It's
You
the
can't,
only way.
I don't think you can absorb Totsuka blade either. It's
Yeah.
a bit weird.
It's like ethereal, so, like,
Yeah.
no idea.
The Bringer of Darkness technique, that Infinite Darkness Genjutsu.
Oh, yeah.
But I believe that
Rinnegan.
was anime only. And anyway, Nagato can sense people's chakra, and the Rinnegan can see chakra, so it wouldn't really matter much. But I guess, yeah, it's a pretty simple conversation. Leave you guys' thoughts about it in the comments below. Maybe I don't know shit about Tobirama. Maybe Scotty doesn't either. There's really not much to explore with what he's capable of. And
It's
with
weird.
Tobirama, a lot of the time,
Weird
people
pair
are
up.
on, like, one side of a fence. It's like either they think Tobirama's Jesus and he's like nigh Hashirama level, and there's no one who can fucking beat him. And there's people who are just like, he's probably like the weakest Hokage. And I'm like, I think he's stronger than Hiruzen, but that's really about it.
You wouldn't know, though, unless you got,
Yeah.
like, more, you know, screen time. There's not enough time
Right,
for
exactly.
people to actually view what...
I haven't seen enough of
there's
no.
no
Yeah.
feats, really. The most we know is
Yeah.
he died to, like, a squad of Jonin to protect, like...
It was like 20 S-rank ninja or something crazy,
Yeah.
though, so...
Yeah, like,
Right.
people like to downplay Tobirama for that,
Yeah.
but
No.
that's 20 S-rank ninja.
And the Kinkaku,
So it's quite a lot.
or the Kinkaku force might have been composed of a bunch of shinobi, including Kinkaku and Ginkaku, who
Yeah,
were
most
supposed to
likely.
be absurdly powerful. So, you know, there's a chance of that. Like, they ate their way out of the
Nine Tails, yeah.
They literally had 9 Tails chakra because they ate their way out
Yeah.
of it. Like, they
Yeah.
fit the 9 Tails.
I mean, that's pretty
inside.
impressive.
So,
So
Tobirama
fucking
isn't exactly weak.
Yeah.
I think it would be a lot different if Tobirama had maybe taken the time to learn Sage Mode.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, nah, fuck that.
But my brother,
I don't need
there's
that.
No need. I'll just invent a million jutsu that I won't use anyway.
Yeah. But, like
Love
I
it.
said, leave you guys' thoughts.
If he's
in the
gonna learn
comments
that,
below. Check out
I'll
Scotty
make up
on
loads of other
Twitter,
stuff.
I guess. Go like the one video he's uploaded. And, yeah, until my next video, talk to you guys next time. Peace.
Cool. Interesting. Yeah, I just personally feel like Nagato's got that one. Obviously, some of you might disagree with that one, but yeah, I'm on the whole Nagato side of that one. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos, and I'll see you guys. It's all you guys next time.